Now, as mentioned before, let's talk about precocking specifically. What does precocking do, you might ask? So, generally speaking, there is a piston on the inside which is forward. In the resting position, the spring is not compressed at all. When you pull the trigger, it needs to go first back, compress the spring, and then it shoots forward. This takes time, and precocking gets rid of the delay of going back. Because what precocking does is that after you fire the last shot, it doesn't leave the piston all the way forward in the resting position. It precocks it all the way back, or we can set the distance that it precocks it to, but it generally pulls it back a little bit or more. And then when you shoot the next shot on semi, it will basically just go a tiny bit back and then it releases it forward, saving you time. This feature is one of my most favorite ones because it really makes a difference. It is hard to pick up on camera, so I'm not gonna demonstrate that. You would need to feel the trigger and how fast it shoots. This is just hard to do on camera, but trust me, you will notice the difference. How do we do it? We have 5 levels of precocking. 1 beep, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is generally the most aggressive. And in some cases, what can happen is that when you are on the most aggressive precocking, presumably level 5, could maybe happen on level 4 as well, depending on the battery. If the battery is too powerful, it will basically not precock, it will overspin, and the piston will go on semi, like it will release it, it will shoot, and then it will try to precock, but it misses the mark, and it releases the piston again. That will basically look like you just fired twice, and it will not do what it's supposed to do. In this case, you need to step it down to less aggressive precocking, and that will make sure that it's all the way back, but not shooting twice. I hope that's clear. If you are getting 2 shots, go level down. If you are getting only semi, perfect. If it still happens, go 1 more level down. It really just depends on the power of the battery. All right, with that out of the way, let's start programming. So again, point in the safe direction, pull the trigger, wait for 20 seconds, and then we will be looking for 3 beeps. That is the programming of the precocking menu. One beep, 2 beeps, 3 beeps, and now I'm in the precocking menu, and I can select the number of beeps. I'm gonna go for level 4 because I know that is good settings for 11.1, the battery that we have, but again, you can try all the levels. Level 4. Now we have it saved, and now you will hear that it shoots way faster compared to the previous one. I will try to show you, and you be the judge, but again, might be hard to hear on the camera. Did you hear the difference? The first shot was like zzz, bam, and then it was like bam, really fast. So that's what precocking does. On full auto, it's not active. Important at the end of the game. When you have it active, like I do right now, if I shoot on semi, the piston is back, the spring is compressed, and it's under tension. We don't want that. What do we do at the end of the game or whenever you are done with shooting? We shoot on full auto because precocking is not active on full auto. That means the piston will stay forward in a resting position. At the end of the game, just give it a short burst of full auto, and now the gun is ready for storage. The piston is released, the spring is not under tension, and you can just take out the battery, store it as long as you want, and yeah, that's basically it. The battery really uses all the space in there, which is nice, but it can be sometimes a bit tricky to get it out. All right, now it's ready for storage.